Hey everyone, I'm John Lieberman.
Rick Dominguez.
This is the walkthrough for our dance, Bambalam. I know you've seen the step sheet and it's really scary, but I promise you the dance is not as scary as it looks. So the dance is 64 counts total, 4 different sections. Each section is only 16 counts, and the choreography is pretty easy in each part. The song that this was choreographed to is Get Ready by Pitbull featuring Blake Shelton. It's really a cover of Black Betty, but we're not telling anybody that. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out facing the front wall together, and then we'll do another run through contra showing you the tricks that will work to make this dance what it is. If you only need the contra section, fast forward now. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a heel grind to heel switches, and we're going to do that 3 times starting with the right foot. When we do our heel grind, we're going to end up facing a diagonal. We're going to do the next heel grind to the diagonal, and then we're going to do the third heel grind back to this diagonal. So, starting out with the right foot, we have heel grind, switch left, switch right, switch heel grind, switch right, switch left, switch heel grind, switch left, switch right. Counts on that are 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So let's just do that one more time. We only have 4 more counts to go for this first section. So starting with the heel grinds again. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, switch 3 and 4 and 5, 6, switch 7, switch 8 and 1, 2, switch 3 and 4. I'm going to do a ball step to my left, so I'm going to step the ball of my right foot down, do a big slide to my left, square off to my back wall with my feet together, and I'm going to click my heels together 2 times.
There's no place like home.
It's almost no place like home, but that would be 3. 2 clicks would be there's no place like Oil Can Harry's.
Yes.
So let's do that together from the top. We have heel grind and switch, heel grind and switch, heel grind and switch, big slide, click, click. So here we go. With counts, 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's part A. I refer to it as the heel section. So A will happen almost always 2 times in a row, and we'll go over the pattern a little bit later. So let's do A on the front wall, and then A again on the back wall. A total of 32 counts. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, big slide, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, big slide, 7, 8. So now moving on to part B. Part B is going to move side to side. We're going to start with the right foot. We're going to do a right side rock, recover. So we go rock, recover. Now we're going to do a crossing triple to our left, cross and cross. Now we're going to mirror image that by doing a left side rock, rock, recover, another crossing triple, cross and cross. We're going to do that one more time on the right side, rock, recover, cross and cross. So just those parts, when we do it, our bodies are naturally going to open to the diagonal. You don't need to keep your body squared off. It doesn't need to be like this. You're totally allowed to open up. So I like to turn, and I'm here, and I'm here. It's a lot more natural. They're going to feel a lot more comfortable when they dance it. So let's just do those 3 together. 5, 6, 7, here we go. 1, 2, cross, 3, and 4. 5, 6, cross, 7, and 8. 1, 2, cross, 3, and 4. I'm going to do 3 paddle turns. First one's going to square off to my front wall. Second one's going to turn a corner. Third one's going to turn a corner. And then for that last count of 8, I'm going to stomp my left foot down, taking weight, so that my right foot's ready to do whatever's next. We're going to repeat B one more time facing this direction. So starting with the right side rock, we go side rock, cross and cross, side rock, cross and cross, side rock, cross and cross, paddle, 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 stomp. So both of those together, Again, 16 counts, but we're going to do it 2 times, total of 32 counts. Starting with the right foot, we go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, paddle 5, 6, 7, stomp, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, stomp, 8. Now we're going to move on to part C. This is, I call it the stomp hitch section because it has stomp hitches. Funny how that works. So we're going to start with the right foot, stomp it forward, hitch it up, and do a coaster step. Rhythm on this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to do the same thing with the left foot. We go 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now instead of repeating it a third time, we're going to do 2 half pivots starting with the right foot. Step forward, half, turn, step forward, half, turn. And to finish this out, we're going to go and out and in and out, clap, clap. So starting with my right foot, I go out, out, in, out, clap, clap. So the rhythm for the entire part C is 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Actually, it's and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, but don't tell him I messed that up. So, part C from the top, we're going to do it 2 times. This one does not change direction. You will stay facing the same place at the beginning and at the end of part C. So 2 times in a row. 5, 6, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Pivot 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Pivot 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. So now we're at our last part, part D. Part D is nice and simple. It only ever happens one at a time. It never repeats itself back to back. Woohoo! So, part D. Let's talk about this one. I'm going to start with my right foot, stepping forward. My body's going to open up to the side wall. And I'm going to do a C bump or just wiggle the hips. However you want to do it. He's thinking about shake that. So we bump it high, bump it low, bump it high, bump it low. You can circle the hips, however you want to do it. Just, get a little bit of hip action in there. Yeah? We have another option if your hips are like, we are not in the mood to do that. So we'll give you that option in a moment. But we step on the right, shake and shake and shake and shake. We're going to step over our right shoulder, continuing that direction with our left foot. We bump our hips to the left, shake and shake and shake and shake. Continuing over the right shoulder, we're going to square up to the back wall, stop, there's a pause. So 1, hold 2. We're going to drop it down for 3, like this, and bring it back up on 4. So let's go from the beginning of section D. Starting with the right foot going forward, we have shake and shake and shake and shake, turn, shake and shake and shake and shake, stop and drop, and then we're going to have put your hands up. So we're going to take the right arm across, take the left arm across, and you can put both arms up, one arm up, whoop, and it happens real fast. Don't worry about the position. It's just put your hands up, and then he says, now shake. And you've got basically a count to shimmy or wiggle the hips again. Some people like to, whatever wiggles on your body might work. So let's just do section D. 5, 6, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, hold 2, drop 3, 4, 5 and 6, shake 7, 8. And we're ready to go back into A. So let's talk about the pattern of this. We're going to do 2 A's, 2 B's, 2 C's, and only 1 D. So A twice, B twice, C twice, D once. And then we repeat that exact same pattern again. 2A, 2B, 2C, 1D. When we get to the third pattern, you're going to hear him start singing a little differently during one of the sections. So, same thing for the most part. 2A, 2B, 3C, 1D. So the only thing that changes is there's one extra C. And when you start doing C, you'll hear him saying, everybody say hey. So when he starts singing that, you know that, hey, there's going to be 3 C's because everybody's saying hey. Then we've done 2A, 2B, 2C, 1D, 2A, 2B, 2C, 1D, 2A, 2B, 3C, 1D, and we're going to finish out with 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D. And it will be so much joyous chaos. So that's our pattern. Let's walk through it from the front wall, just one time through the first part, I'd say. 2A, 2B, 2C, 1D. And then we'll talk about contra. 5, 6, here we go, heel 1, 2 and 3 and 4, heel 5, 6 and 7 and 8, heel 1, 2 and 3 and 4, big slide, 6, 7, 8, heel 1, 2 and 3 and 4, heel 5, 6 and 7 and 8, heel 1, 2 and 3 and 4, big slide, 6, 7, 8, side rock, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, paddle 5, 6, 7, stomp 8, side rock, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, paddle 5, 6, 7, stomp 8, stomp 1, 2, 3 and 4, stomp 5, 6, 7 and 8, pivot 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, stomp 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, pivot 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, shake the hip, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1, 2, drop 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, and you're ready to start again. So, now that we're out of breath, let's talk about contra. For this, we're going to face each other where you can see it. Ideally, whatever fits your floor best, you can have them lined up this way, or you can have them lined up this way. It depends on your dance space and what you're comfortable with. Our front wall is over there, so we just have our first row face to the second row. Nice and simple. So,
The third, fourth, and so on.
yeah, and the more rows you have, the more fun it gets. So, at the beginning, when we do our heel grinds, we don't want to mirror image each other, meaning when I do my first heel grind, he shouldn't move the same direction as me. He should be opposite of me, which is exactly, we're going to be on the same diagonal. So we're going to do that, just part A 2 times. Actually, we're not going to do it yet. Let me tell you about the slide. So let's do the first 3 heel grinds. 5, 6, here we go, heel 1, 2 and 3 and 4, heel 5, 6 and 7 and 8, heel 1, 2 and 3 and 4. When we go to do the slide, I actually aim to the diagonal where he is, because that'll get us both in front of each other. So when I go to hit him, he's already moving and he'll be out of my way. So we're going to do our ball slide, and slide together, click, click. And now we're in front of each other because we went on the diagonal, not straight across, and that's going to play a key part. We're passing face to face. So let's do that all one more time without stopping. 5, 6, here we go, heel 1, 2 and 3 and 4, heel 5, 6 and 7 and 8, heel 1, 2 and 3 and 4, big slide, and click, click. So that's part A. Part B, we're going to do the first one. We're going to be, again, moving opposite each other, not mirroring each other. When we finish it, we'll be facing back to back, and that's totally fine. So we're going to do 2 B's in a row. We'll finish the first one facing out, and then the second one facing back toward each other. 5, 6, here we go, side rock, and cross and cross, side rock, and cross and cross, side rock. Here comes our paddles, paddle, 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 stomp, side rock, cross and cross, side rock, cross and cross, side rock, cross and cross, paddle, 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 stomp. What will happen is we're not going to end up exactly in line. We will be offset a little bit, and this is good. This is actually going to help you later on. So we're going to do our stomp hitch section 2 times in a row. We're not crossing, we're not passing. It stays pretty much here. Works out really well. What's cool about this is when we go to stomp, because we're not in line, we've got plenty of space for our feet to come into the center. So we're going to do our stomp, hitch, coaster, step, stomp, hitch, coaster, step. When we step to pivot, we can move into that same line again. Pivot and turn, and out and in and out. So now let's do it 2 times in a row. 5, 6, here we go. stomp, hitch, coaster, step, stomp, hitch, coaster, step, half pivot, and out, and in, and out, stomp, hitch, coaster, step, stomp, hitch, coaster, step, half pivot, and out, and in, and out. Now we get to part D. So remember, we step forward on the right, we're going to pass face to face. So right foot goes forward, shake and shake and shake. You're either dancing with somebody you know or making new friends. Not really sure, but you do your shake and shake and shake. Now you're going to step the left foot forward. You'll end up back to back, passing each other, but back to back. I refer to this as dancing cheek to cheek. It's just a thing. So we shake and shake again, shake and shake and shake. Now we're going to turn over the right shoulder. We end up in front of each other, facing for the stop, drop, put your hands up, and that's the end of dancing, not counting multiple patterns. So, let's talk about the last pattern. So we've done 2A, 2B, 2C, 1D, 2A, 2B, 2C, 1D, 2A, 2B, 3C, 1D. Now we're at A, B, C, D. You will end up with new partners. That's what you need to be aware of. It's having fun. So we do our first part, heel grinds. Heel, grind, and heel, and heel, and heel, grind, and heel, and heel. Heel, grind, and heel, big slide. Click twice. We do our side rock, cross and cross, side rock, cross and cross, side rock, cross and cross, paddle, 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 stomp. Now we're going to do part C. We're back to back, but with other rows dancing. I'll now be facing another row's partner, and they'll be facing me, and so on and so forth, depending on how many rows you have. So we do our stomp hitch section one time. We go stomp, hitch, coaster, step, stomp, hitch, coaster, step, half pivot, and out, and in, and out. Now part D, we're with our new partners, or moving outward toward the audience, which is also really fun. So we go shake and shake and shake, shake and shake and shake. We square up, theoretically new partner and new partner. We're going to drop it, pick it up, put your hands up, end of dance. So, any questions?
Nope.
Cool. Good luck, have fun. If you do have any questions, feel free to email us. Our emails are at the bottom of the step sheet.